Okay, I'm going to make this as quick as possible for the people that do not want to get bogged down in the weeds. Windows 11 LTSC, long-term service channel, IOT. No hardware requirements, no TPM. I am running it on an Asus M5A 99FX Pro R2. Came out in 2012. AMD FX 8370 at 4 GHz came out in 2014. 16 gigabytes of DDR 2000 RAM. Asus GeForce 2080 dual OC 8 GB. Samsung 870 Evo. Other hardware is a Logitech G19 keyboard with a G502 mouse. Software that I've tested so far: Steam, Rockstar Launcher, good old games, Firefox, Brave, VLC, LibreOffice, Terracopy. Where I got my key from was productkeys.com. I think it cost $20. One of the issues that concerned me with this entire issue was the reliability of ISOs. So let me see here. There we go. So Massgrave is basically a software repository. Massgrave, go to Windows 11 LTSC. I believe the IoT. The IoT just basically has stripped down everything. That's the version I went with, and I believe that is the one that has the most support. Now if you look here, Massgrave, now this one right here, this is the only reason I decided to test this. I'm not an IT guy. I know a little bit about computers. I'm a private investigator by trade. But let's take a look at this link. Lower left, OEM SoC download, prssmicrosoft.com. Now that link comes up clean. Here's the root. So if you don't trust Massgrave, that's fine. I didn't. So you download this link right here, install it. I think it's pretty big. I think you're going to need a dual layer DVD. It went in. I have been beating the shit out of this thing for about 2 weeks now. An absolute minimum of problems. I'll explain a couple of those. Don't use memory integrity or driver signing. That'll brick the shit out of your system. I had that happen. I installed it, got everything set up, turned on memory integrity. Fucking thing would not boot. Couldn't go into safe mode. Had to reinstall, start over. You cannot change your power profile. No idea why that is. I think it has something to do with elevated settings, ultimate, okay, and nothing. Doesn't change. But I don't really see that as much of a problem. Now that seems to be spilling over into Samsung Magician, which due to that power savings does not let you it doesn't let you activate maximum performance. So I'm over here in power savings mode. What else? The gaming overlay. Gaming overlay, every time you plug in your Xbox 360 or a game needs your Xbox 360, you're going to see this. Really, really annoying. There was a guy that put out a script, just a simple script, that allows you to basically bypass that, because every time I was opening up GTA 5, it would that would pop up and it would pull me out of the game. So, all right. $8370 mainboard, M5A99 FX Pro memory, 16 gigs, graphics 2080 Ti, 8 GB. And what else? Samsung 870 Evo, I told you that. Programs I attempted and have run. Samsung Magician, kind of wobbly. The new version sucks. Logitech gaming software, no problems there. No problems at all. Firefox, obviously. GOG. Steam, of course. Rockstar. Okay, I'm going to cut it off here. If anybody has any questions, if you have any questions specifically about a piece of software, you're thinking about going over to Windows 11 LTSC IOT, you have some older hardware like this one. This machine is between 10 and 15 years old. It's pretty wobbly. So, but it seems to run. So next I'm going to cut this off here, and then I'm going to start running some games so you can see the benchmarks. I will warn you in advance, they are not impressive. But if you have an older machine that you don't really game on, and you just want to get a $20 copy of Windows 11 with no TPM requirements, this might be a viable option for you. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go into the benchmarks.